Welcome back. I know it's been a hot minute since I last streamed Godzilla. I think my last stream was the 21st, so we're going back 3 weeks. Shit. I need to stop doing it, because sometimes I'll sit down, I'm like, alright, around this time I'll stream, and I'll be in the middle of something, I'm like, I'll just stream later, and I'll just forget to do it, and I won't. It's a bad habit I really gotta cut back on. But anyway, a lot of stuff dropped this week. Not just Godzilla related, but overall. So I'm pretty excited to talk about some of the stuff. Something that dropped this week was the gameplay for Gamera and Gigabash. I think Gamera looks really, really cool, and I'm happy that... Hello, Crystal, welcome back. Why is my chat in top right? Bottom right. Let me do that. There we go. Okay. So, what? But anyway, I think Gamera looks... He looks fun, and I'm happy that Gamera is being added to something. Because I know besides the city, I think Shrouded in Shadow, I think that's the name. This is the only time Gamera's appeared in a console game, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I very well might be wrong, but I think it's pretty cool. And what I hope is that for characters like Gamera, they can continue to add DLCs from the Gamera movies and whatnot. You know, because with Godzilla got 2 DLC packs, right? As we know. So, like, obviously the first pack had Godzilla, a Gigan, Destroyer, and Kiryu, and the second pack had King Ghidorah and Hedorah, right? And even with like Ultraman currently has 2 packs of Gigabash. Like, if I here, I'll go to the PlayStation Store, right? But if I do, it'll cut my screen because I'm on PlayStation right now. But I'll do it, right? So, let me go to Gigabash. Boom, Gigabash. And if I go to the DLCs, yeah, there's again 2 Godzilla ones we talked about. There's the Ultraman 4 characters DLC pack. Who exactly does it come with? Common Ultra Hero. Ultraman, Taiga, Alien Voltron. Okay. And then the second one is from Ultraman Rising. You get that Ultraman, right? So I wonder if... No, not Rivals. I almost clicked on Rivals. I would have ended my stream real quick. I wonder if they'll do another pack. Because here, I'll go back to it again. Right, Gigabash, here it is. And you know, because they've done 2 game original DLCs, right? Mechajiris, I think that's what it's called. Right, that was a free DLC pack where it was the AI you could fight. It just added as a playable character, which is cool. Right, and then the first one they did, my DLC, and it came with like a huge tiger and not an Ultron. Well, a Voltron. Voltron, right? Yeah, Voltron. It came with a Voltron inspired character. So I wonder if they'll do another Gamera pack, because every crossover they've had has had 2 packs as of now. What's his name from Gamera? Iris, I think. Let me look him up. Make sure I'm not being dumb. Gamera Iris. I think that's his name. Yes. Yeah, Gamera 3 Revenge of Iris, 1999. Iris is one of my favorite monsters, period. I haven't watched Revenge of Iris in like a long time. I think going on like 5 years. I need to rewatch the film. I forget most of everything. But he's so fucking cool, dude. But like, yeah, imagine they added, like, they did another DLC pack, and like, Iris is it. Like, obviously they could do more than one character, but imagine Iris is one of them. And, what's the one bird name? Here, I'll just do Gamer on Monsters, see what I get. List of Gamer on Monsters. There's a bunch of them. Oh crap, what was the one I'm looking for called? Shit, I think it starts with a G? Gauss. Gauss is his name. Okay, I was like, where? I clicked on the one photo. I was like, this is nothing I'm looking for. Click another. Gauss. I think that's how you say it. Gauss could be like a DLC character with Iris, man. You know? So there's a lot they could do with Gamera in Gigabash, and I feel like they have an unopened can of worms with that. Because now it's like, oh, what can they do? And, you know, how can they do it? Excuse me. And I do know that the DLC is about Gamera Rebirth. And I, for one, I thought Gamera Rebirth was actually really, really good. I know I spoke a lot about it when it came out. In my opinion, it still holds up today. I think it's a really, really good show. Oh, Madu said the name of it? What up? Madu, I didn't even see that. My fault. What up, dog? I didn't even pop up on my screen your message. My fault. That's a little odd, though. Gamera Rebirth good, but Heisei Gamera best. I agree. The Heisei, there was only like what 3 Gamera Heisei films. I think. Yeah, Gamera, Guardian of the Universe, 1995, Gamera 2, Attack of Legion, 1996, and Gamera 3, Revenge of Iris, 1999. A fourth unrelated film called Gamera the Brave was released in 2006. So yeah. Peak perfection of kaiju films. I don't think I've ever seen Gamera 2, Attack of Legion. I don't think I have. I've seen the first and the third one, though. It's been a long-ass time, but I need to. Watch it now? I probably should. Let me move chat again, because I usually have it. Let me go, like, bottom left. I think bottom left is, like, my go-to. I don't know why I'm being silly right now. But yeah, I'm excited for that, you know? I know that Godzilla PS4 game, yeah. That's like the one weird thing with this game, because sometimes randomly there are people and then randomly there's not. You know? Like the other day, there were like a couple of people on, I got a few matches. I played like 3 matches yesterday. After my third one, nobody was on. And I was on this game for like 15 minutes just trying to find somebody. There was not a single soul on the game. After there was like a bunch of people playing. So I was like, what the hell? But, yeah, it's like, what can you do? I don't think you'll fight me. Okay. But anyway. I know I made a community post about it. Predator Badlands, I watched that film. Easy top 3 Predator movie. Easy. Because it does something. I'm not going to spoil it, right? But in terms of story, it's one of the best, right? Overall. But what I will say is, don't let its PG-13 rating fool you. The movie itself is like so brilliantly done and amazing, and like the visuals are good. The story, like I said, is good. The characters are pretty good as well. There were a few silly moments, like looking at the plot, it's a little silly. But aside from that, it's still a really good film. Easy 8.5 out of 10, I'd say. But what I will say, small spoiler, is if you don't know, you don't know. But Weyland Yutani is in the film, right? And Weyland Yutani is alien. And they don't do anything to connect Predator to Alien in this film, because when Predator Badlands was in production, right, Alien Romulus was wrapping up production, and I think it was wrapping up production. It was either Romulus had came out. I think this is what it is. I think Romulus had came out while in production of Badlands, but Alien Earth wasn't done in production, I think, or it wasn't released yet. So the director was like, yeah, I didn't want to try connecting anything yet, because I don't know where they're going with that, which is fair because Alien Earth, right, takes place 2 years before Alien, while Alien Romulus takes place 20 years after Alien. So there is wiggle room, but apparently, Predator Badlands I think takes place 300 years in the future, which is where Alien currently is, because I know Alien Resurrection is canon. Alien Resurrection took place in like the years 2300, while we have, you know, Alien Earth, which took place in 2120. Alien was 2122, and Alien Romulus is 2142. You know, and what I think they're trying to do, oh, here we go, is try and set up for a new AVP, because they've said so in the past, like, hey, we want to do a new AVP. And I think making a new AVP would actually be fire. Ooh, I could have played a little better. I should have roared. I bet he was wanting me to do that. The piece where it's not dead, it's alive. It is one of the deadest games I know. I think Call of Duty Ghosts has more like multiplayer than this like piece of shit. Which is sad to say, but it's true. This game flopped really, really hard, and it's always the same handful of people you see playing the game. It was dead in 2021. Still is. I hit. No! Remember, Grizzlies can guide you? I don't know. I might get the Battle Pass for Rivals, because I want Infinity Ultron. Damn, he read me like a book. Your evil clone is coming. Ooh, shit. He's gonna breath. No, I thought he was gonna breath me. Ooh, that was a good match. I lost. GG's, man. If I was a little wiser at the end. Felt like ball was in my court. Nah, that's good. That's a timeout. Nah, the ball was in my court and I fucked that shit up. Shit. I'm an evil clone. Uh-huh. Ooh, I should have expected that. I don't know why I didn't. Yo, he's got me in lock right now, yo. See Monarch 2? Monarch Season 2. I'm excited for. I hope the characters are better. Because I hated the fucking characters, man. Yo, Crystal, pipe down. Yeah, he got me this match. I can't even lie. I tried to delay the inevitable, man. Too bad it's King focused, but I think Godzilla show up. Kong focused. Alright, well, I don't mind it being Kong focused. Because the first season wasn't even, like, Godzilla focused in a sense, you know what I mean? Did I put the wrong one in timeout? Ah, god damn it. That's what I get for looking at my fucking phone. Remember nice clone? I don't know what you're doing with the clone shit, but like, can you ask me in my chat? Thanks. Should I have seen that coming? That's a fall. Yep. Damn, I sold that match. I should have been paying attention. Not looking at my phone. It is what it is, yeah. Oh, I thought that would have hit me. Is there no way I can untime on somebody? Someone's doing 2019? I don't think they will. Because I think they'll show events before King of the Monsters. But yeah, I'm hovering over the person I put in timeout. And channel activity. I can't put them out of timeout. Whoops. Need the MV lore? That's understandable. Who is it? Crystal has 2 accounts. One is in purple, one is in gray. I actually timed up the purple one for 24 hours. Whoops. Says you did in 10 seconds. That was the first one I did. And then if you look below, it was timed out by King Kaiju for 86k seconds. I think the same person is on 2 players. Yeah, I'll keep fighting it, whatever. No, I thought I can get the tail slap off. No, that's a kick. Damn. Shit. This is... Ooh, this is not a good start for me. No. Maybe it will override. Maybe. Dude, I'm trying to like see if I can get a hit in, but I cannot. I'm probably gonna have to time out this crystal for like 24 hours or some shit. Because I've asked if they cannot spam my chat, and they've nothing but spam my chat, so fuck it. You gonna do anything? I certainly will. So look, I'll just open up my phone, click. There. Easiest shit ever. Look, easy booming. Oh, look, they're gone. But I think it's funny. The second the Monarch Season 2 trailer came out, right? No, it was the day before, right? They showed a snippet, right? And it was like a bunch of crabs. Ooh, I don't want to be 24/7. I know how that shit's gonna go fucking down. And everyone thought it was like Destroyer, but my immediate thought was the crabs from Hollow Earth, the ones that Doug ate. You gonna watch FNAF 2? Probably. Even the same guy? Well, actually, I wanted to go on 2 players again because I thought Izzy was going there. I actually joined his 2014. which would have been suicide for me. My 14 sucks, right? And I know the only way I'll get better at Final Fantasy is by playing 2014, and I'm fucked. He's got me in a wall. Ooh, that's good. I think he would have been fine without that Tails. Nah, because he knows I'm gonna R2. Yeah, he's got me. Shit. Hop on for you? If you want to, dog. Totally up to you. There, my evil clone is gone. Crystal, please don't start with it again. Oh, the 10-sec did override? Okay. Well, now we know for the future. It's not my fault, okay? It's literally the same account. Just with 2 different colors. I got much in play. Word. I'm washed. I don't even remember the last time I saw you, like, on PlayStation, Maddie. Hold on, let me look at my friends list real quick and find you, because I think that'll be funny. Can I add this guy to my friends real quick? I can't even send a message to their settings. He was up on my ass, though, man. Anyway, let me look for Maddie real quick. I forgot to do that. Real. Here he is. If I go games, last played. The last game you played was EA Sports Madden NFL 25. Exactly a year ago. Jeez. Guy who lost his jersey to the Jaguars new record. Yeah. Yeah, I have high hopes for Monarch Season 2. Maybe Monarch Season 2 could be like the better version of the Kong anime. Have good internet now? I don't know, Matt. We'll have to figure that. We'll have to test that. That's the only good news in my life. Ooh. At least I can beat your ass on stream. That's also good news. There he is, Real Madu 06. I'm gonna scratch my ear. Alright, ear scratch. What thoughts on Hedora possible for -0? I'm convinced they can go in a lot of directions for -0. I saw theories going for Biollante. I saw theories for King Ghidorah, Biollante. Well, I started Biollante. The hell, Ghidorah. Now you get back here. But I think Ghidorah is most definitely higher on the list. Because I've seen theories as how yeah, the director has wanted to redo Ghidorah, and I think that's only fair. You know? No, no, Madhu. No, 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 no. Washed. Well, it's been how long since you played Godzilla? Like, I'm on this game almost every day. It's a little sad, but I'm on it. Holds a grudge? Yeah, Toho doesn't like Godzilla vs. Hedorah. But I feel like if they can redo it, it'll put Hedorah in a better position. Not only that, but I've seen a lot of theories suggest that Hedorah could be Mother Nature's way of countering Godzilla, because Godzilla isn't supposed to be what he is now. He was supposed to be on the island, but since, because of the nuke, he's this giant, beast of destruction. A result of mankind's sins. So it's up to Mother Nature to try and stop Godzilla. I've heard theories like that. I think that's not super far-fetched. I think that's in the realm of possibility. I also think what was I about to say? I forget. Oh yeah, some of the theories I've seen are a little far-fetched, like, oh, if you take the logo and you flip it upside down, it looks like, King Ghidorah. I mean, okay. Alright, I'll fight Izzy Boomin, why not? So, little people, what up, Shieldzilla? How's it going, man? Oh, you are too, so I can just do this bonk. The door flying? I never saw that. When I saw what the looks like King Ghidorah, like with the Hydra heads, I saw like the top part people took and looked like Ghidorah flying. What I initially saw was a woman crying, or not crying, but praying. So I think that might have to do something with like Mother Nature and whatnot. I mean, these Godzilla PS4 streams? Yeah, I need to get back into doing it more. Bonk. Oh, no, 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 no. You're streaming this like in Kaiju? Yeah, it's a little later than what I typically stream at. I was playing Marvel Rivals earlier, and I was like, I'm gonna stream. I did not do that. I could have played that a little better towards the end, but GG's. What did you just say to me, Redstone? Look at that. Director said King Godzilla won't work in -1. They're used on the rides instead. Ah, I did not know that. What up, Bulge? How's it going, man? I didn't close to dying. I was kind of close to dying. My HP was like. Wait, but Madu, buddy pal, demands run him. One strike, two strike. Bunga 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 bunga. You know, you know. If I know, I know, bro. Madu. That's my. That shit. We're alright, we're still in business. Ow! Now that's not fun. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, you eat that. Interesting. Secondary or two? Huh. So anyway, eat that. Eat that. Oh? I see. Ho 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 ho! Nuh-uh. GG's matter. Maybe you know, just got matches. Free and stream. I'm sure. Stream for 2 hours, something like that. Maybe. Maybe. Someone Angerus? Angerson. It depends. Okay, so with -0, right? We don't know what they'll do, right? Everything is like, oh, we think it's this, we think it's that. You can think all we want, but like, everything, like, theory-wise, could point to Hedorah, but they could be like, nah, it's Megalon, right? It would be cool. Don't get me wrong, it would be cool. We don't know what they're doing, and that's the cool part, right? That is because I think. Right? Maybe, hear me out. We're talking about the minus movies, right? We got -1, -0. They could do another one. If, depending on this one sets up, this could build on to another final film, or it's gonna be like just these two films. And I have total faith in the director for what he's gonna do, because -1 was one of the best movies to come out ever. You know, and I'll argue that tooth and nail. You know. The music, the cinematography, the acting, the visual effects, everything about that movie was just peak. Will that hit? No. Yeah, shit. A king will never fall on that, remember that. Nah, fuck. Funk. Look at that epic dodge. God damn it. Maddie, you get back here right now. Am I excited? Yes. Ooh, good hit. Where we're just talking about that, even though it's going to be con focused. Ooh. Ooh, you are getting so lucky. Hit him. How did it? Yo, in a world of bullshit, that's the most bullshit to every shit ever. Now, it's still winnable for me, though. Lucky hit, bro. Lucky hit, lucky hit. GG's. Got me fair and square. For now. But even though it's going to be Kong focused, I don't entirely mind that. As long as Godzilla gets some screen time, or like an episode, or like let's say there's, I don't know, 10 episodes or something. Right? Even though like Kong be the main focus, if Godzilla gets like an episode or two to himself, that'll be cool. You know? Could we do more with Godzilla? Maybe. I wanted you to kick him in the balls, Godzilla. You do that shit. Hit him, fall. No, that does not make no fall. Word. That didn't hit. Ooh, you make me mad. Eat that. Oh, I need to not do the kick. I'm always trying to land the kick. And that's what's getting me screwed over. No. Ooh. Look at that silly, silly monkey. No! GG's. We're focused on Kong. I mean... like I said, it depends on what they do with it. Because I'm still not over. Honestly, Red Zone, I have not touched Xenoverse in a very, very long time. And I don't think I'll play Xenoverse. Because I just don't have the desire to play Dragon Ball games anymore. I don't. Xenoverse 2 was fun for a while. Like, and then I dropped the game. Sparking came out, I got it. I played the fuck out of Sparking, and then I dropped Sparking. I don't think Sparking's a bad game either. Kick. Yes. Oh yeah. I shouldn't have. That'll push me. Yep. Okay. Okay. That'll hurt. Not as much as I would like to. But it did. No. No. Are you playing Vegeta? Maybe. I heard that bitch blew up. GG's matter. I'm glad our 2020 all over again. But I do know excuse me, but I'm looking forward to I want to try 3 players, why not? Supernova as well. People about damn it. Oh, Red Jones getting no less. Have fun. I need to stream Evolution 3 again, man. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. Why not? I don't know if anyone here plays Marvel Rivals, but what do y'all think of Gambit being a strategist? Me personally, I don't have an issue with it. Bro, Joan, he's putting you in a box right now, brother. Go. Let him go, man. Alright, Red Zone. Yo, he is pissed at you. Three more MonsterVerse movies. It depends on how they want to drag it. Because I don't want them to jump the shark with anything, man. I don't want them to be like, oh, look at this, look at that. Like, imagine if, like, this movie is Space Godzilla. Imagine the next movie is Destroyer. How are you gonna top that? I don't know, maybe bagging. Bagging would be fucking cool as shit. Hi. Hi, Madhu. Hi, Madhu. Hi, Bubba. Hey, you did this, bro. Come here. Now you get back here. Hola. Ow. I hurt a little bit. I was really hoping he would go for the Italian breath. Fail. Ah, I see. No! How dare you. How dare you again. You know what game results going, man? No, don't do that. Nah, I'm mad. I'm sorry. You're done. Red zone. It's gonna happen to you, buddy. I'm sorry. Red zone is bones, you're right. Red zone. Where are you going, Bubba? 8 and 9 are in production? I'm joking about, yeah, I figured. I don't think the Michael Bay movies will continue after, I mean, joining. I haven't heard anything about Michael Bay Transformers movies coming out. I haven't heard jack diddly. Oh, real? I'll take it with a grain of salt. I haven't personally seen or heard anything. After this round, I know Gamerzilla wanted to join, and I'll go Office District, and so they could join. Yo, Ultra, come here. Bart. Ah, he's a smart one. Yeah, Ultra's pretty good. But I need to play smarter. Ah, not bad. That's an R2 though. I hit. Ooh, yeah, I played way wrong. Bonk. I missed. Ah, fuck. That missed? How? Think you cooked? Yeah, I could have played better, honestly. Should have been more range focused, if anything. Surprised? I'm not. He's Optimus Prime. He is the Optimus Prime, man. He wants me dead. What have I said? Bonk. Yeah, that's what you get. Oh. Ow, I knew that would happen. No, GG. Well, I think Red Zone's gonna win because he's behind you. Yeah, Red Zone just gave you this bad trap. You calling stars Optimus Prime and transferred me from 1986? Yes. GG's Red Zone. Not Red. Oh, Red Zone and Ultra. But yes, like I said, Office District. I'm gonna go burning. I don't know how long I'll be streaming though. I didn't know you were in contact with Red Zone IRL Ultra Godzilla. I think you meant like on the PlayStation. Northern... Oh, Southern Korea. I haven't followed him in a while. Last time I played with him, my game was all laggy. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Southern, but it has to happen. We go to bed soon. You guys? Alrighty. Thanks for dropping by, Crystal. Appreciate it, dog. Was in a match? You're good. This match won't take long anyway. Where? Bonk. And then. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, buddy, but it has to be this way. Anyway. Yeah, that was the only good part about the last two like live action Transformers movies from Michael Bay. Was hearing OG Megatron. I'll defend that tooth and nail. Grimlock was cool, don't get me wrong. Then they fucked up his potential. We're talking about the voice actor from Megatron. Like the first one, he also voiced acted Fred, and I think Scooby-Doo as well. Megatron wasn't voiced. Well, in the end he was, the last two movies. Oh my god, Ultra, what happened to you, bro? Fuck. That's a guard too. Never mind, you're still in the corner. What two movies? Age of Extinction and then Last Night. Look down his theme. Lockdown was cool, but he was alright. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. He voiced Galvatron and Megatron. What are you yapping about? But if they continue with the Transformers, right, the live action movies, I want to see Megatron, you know? Because he wasn't in Bumblebee, right? And he wasn't in Rise of the Beast. I'm hoping that if another live action comes out, Megatron is in it. And I want him to be a bigger focus because, yeah, the first movie was about the Decepticons. The second movie was about from Age of Extinction. He voiced Galvatron. What is that? Was Galvatron was voiced by somebody else? No. Galvatron was not voiced by somebody else. Who voiced Galvatron in Age of Extinction? Yeah. Frank Welker. I think I pronounced his name right. He was Galvatron in Age of Extinction. And he was Megatron in The Last Knight. King, I'm gonna head out and go hug a tree. At speeds past 65 miles an hour. Good night. Alright, good night, Ultra. You take care, dog. Catch you later, brother. Right, he did? Yeah, he voiced Galvatron. We were brothers once. The one thing I didn't like about I'll say this, The Last Knight had good potential, okay? It did. It really, really did. Right? Like, Age of Extinction wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It was okay. You know, and the one thing I never liked about Age of Extinction was how the CGI was such a huge downgrade. Didn't die, he just left? I don't know. I don't know what happened to Galvatron. I know he ran away. Right, but the one good thing about Age of Extinction was the Dinobots, right? You could shave off 40 minutes of that movie, and it would be so much better, but it's so fucking long. It's not bearable. And I hate it. But Unicron being Earth was terribly done. It was. It was. They also did Galvatron in a funky way. And I didn't like that. Galvatron. I like the idea they went for, right? What they, instead of Galvatron, hear me out, it should have been Nemesis Prime. Because I did something like that in Transformers Prime. You know? I think they were like ex-military people or whoever. They built like an evil version of Optimus. They called it Nemesis Prime. You know? They that would have been cool as hell. However, they did Nemesis Prime in Last Knight, and The Last Knight was just so bad. Right? And the one thing with this is the real Unicron. Not just that, but they're supposed to bring back the Predacons in The Last Knight. Megatron was supposed to be a dragon. If you look at his chest, you can see the face of a dragon. He was going to be a Predacon. Why? I don't know, man. I don't. I'm not Michael Bay. Michael Bay must have like been smoking the purest shit on Earth, thinking that. But then, right? Age of Extinction kind of throws the first movie out the window because because Bumblebee came to Earth originally with the rest of them, right? At the beginning of the movie. Nah, they were here since like World War II. Like, what? No. I get Megatron because Megatron crashed on Earth and was in the ice for like so long, right? And they reverse engineered Megatron. That's how they got like cell phones and shit. That was really, really cool, right? But everything else besides that was just so dumb. I hated it, man. And I know someone, and their favorite movie is The Last Knight. I'm like, how is that your favorite Transformers movie? He's like, oh, no, I think the action's cool. I'm like, dog, what? It is so bad. I remember watching Age of Extinction like in theaters, man. I was so excited to go see that movie because, like, my dad took me there as a surprise because I didn't know anything about it. You know what I mean? I remember he took me. He was like, "Well, I got a surprise for you." I was like, "Oh, okay." Took me to a theater and we watched Transformers: Age of Extinction. Right, so that's why I'll always like it. It's a special place to me. And you know, seeing Grimlock on screen and seeing like Scorn. Scorn was new. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know, like big Transformers guys. But I'm pretty sure Scorn is like Age of Extinction, like original, man. The Spinosaurus with 3 spines on his back. He was cool as shit. But I don't know. GG's Red Zone. Age of Extinction was okay. Can someone tell me what we're talking about? Transformers. We're talking about Transformers. Anyway, Gamerzilla, if ready for a match, I'll be at 3 players, Complex 1. Like, which Transformers are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about Age of Extinction and The Last Night. Those, films. Jurassic World. I'm pretty sure... Kaiju? What's up, man? How's it going? Wait, what was I about to have? Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure the voice actor for Grimlock did voice acting for Age of Extinction, but they didn't use any of his lines. Oh, the servers are down? Nope. Servers are still up. They have made no effort to shut them down. Sometimes the servers are either like active with people or there's nobody. There's like no in between. Yeah, you're going in the corner. Ow. Die. You know what? Nah, I'll let you live. You suffered enough right now. And I'm out. Dude, Gigan versus Mecha King Ghidorah is so one-sided. Brenton, what you doing? Brenton, what you doing? You know what? You ain't gonna expect this, but... That was my mischievous laugh. Now I must run away. Princessa. Dude, that movie was so... I remember it because of how bad it was, right? There are better movies I've watched. But that movie was so bad that, like, I remember everything about it. But what was it? Oh, yeah, Age of Extinction would have been a bit different because the original ending of Transformers Dark of the Moon was Megatron and Optimus basically teaming up. Because at the end, when Sentinel died, right, Megatron surrendered. He's like, all I want to do is rebuild Cybertron, yada yada yada. And Optimus is like, dude, give up your ways and like join me. It'd be like really cool. Megatron was like, wait, you actually, like, you're okay with that? And Optimus was like, hell yeah, dude. And that's the gist of it. That was supposed to happen. That's why in the scene, still in the movie, right, when Optimus is standing with no arm, the place next to him, right, was supposed to be Megatron, right? That's why Bumblebee and Sam look up all confused, because Megatron was supposed to be standing with Optimus. But because somebody had leaked it, Bumblebee said, nah, we're killing Megatron. Nah, you come here. But I grabbed you? Okay. That's the movie that I died because the Sentinel? Yes. I love this gameplay so much. I think Transformers and Revenge of the Fallen were the best. Ooh, Revenge of the Fallen is far from the best. The two best live action, right, is Transformers 1, right? Like Transformers like 07, right? And Transformers Dark of the Moon. GG's Red Zone. Right? Those are the two best ones, like live action ones. Transformers 07 and Transformers Dark of the Moon. I mean, here's like Revenge of the Fallen is better than Age of Extinction and The Last Night, right? Wasn't the Fallen Megatronus Prime? I think he was. Right. And it was like, the Fallen was cool, don't get me wrong. But if we compare, if you watch Transformers 2007, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and Dark of the Moon, Revenge of the Fallen is the weakest one, right? It's not bad, right? But Revenge of the Fallen, it just does not compare to the rest. So writing issues because of the... Right, exactly. 2009, there was a strike, a writer's strike going on, right, and that affected the movie, right, and, you crazy as hell, and I'm just saying, Devastator was done wrong. I think Devastator, he's cool, but the way they did him in the movie, I didn't like. I did not like. The rest was trash. You know how reboots are? I think Dark of the Moon is the best live action Transformers. If I had to rank best to worst the Transformers live action movies, right? Dark of the Moon, Transformers 2007, right? Then, in terms of live action, Bumblebee. Bumblebee's pretty good, right? Then after Bumblebee, I would put... Ooh, this one's got me thinking a little bit. It's a tie between two. It's Revenge of the Fallen and Rise of the Beast. I'll put Revenge of the Fallen, then Rise of the Beast, Age of Extinction, The Last Night. That's what I think is the list. If I had to rank best or worst. Sir was sorry, hate to say it. I like how people argue like what's the best Transformers like movie, but everyone like universally agrees that like The Last Night was shit. Nobody likes it. I think that's funny. And it's like Transformers 1, right? It flopped at the box office, right? The animated film. That movie was really, really good. Yeah, last night was shit. 100%. Okay, Transformers the movie from 86 was really, really good. And, dude, have you heard about the stories how kids left the theater crying? There's only two Transformers movies that did that. Revenge of the Fallen and the first Transformers movie. Kids left the theater crying because Optimus Prime died. That was tragic. It was. It was upsetting. And it was like at the start of it too. I remember watching like the first part of it. I remember watching it with my dad like a little bit ago. Um, and like at the start with like Megatron and shit. I think he just brutally murders like Ratchet and I think Ironhide. It's somebody. You guys see Prowler back? I saw it was good. I had to watch it 2 times. Dude, Predator Badlands is unironically one of the best films this year. They're gonna make a Prime Solo movie? I doubt they'll make a Prime Solo movie. Excuse me. Predator. So Badlands is easy top 3 Predator movie. If I had to rank them like the top 3, I think it would go Prey, Badlands, and Predator. You know? They're not done? I know. And they already... The director of Romulus and the director of Prey, right? Have already said, hey, we want to do an Alien and Predator crossover again. Right? And Alien vs. Predator was originally just like a crossover movies. Right? Not canon. But the way they want to do it will make it canon. You know? Like, because Alien vs. Predator Requiem, right? They take place in 2004, right? However, the only thing that contradicts that is, the xenomorphs didn't come to Earth until the year 2000. Yeah, it was. I think Greg was too much. Yeah. So the aliens didn't come to Earth until 2120, right? That's when the xenomorphs first showed up to Earth. Okay, so there was no way they could have gotten to Earth. Not only that, but in its continuity at the earliest in canon, I think Alien timeline starts at 2086 with Prometheus. And by the end of the movie, it's like somewhere like that. Then Alien Covenant is like early 2100s. No, it talks about it. Yeah. And then you have Alien Earth, which takes place 2120. Alien takes place 2122. Romulus takes place 2142. And then obviously the next movies happen. But the way it is right now is that Alien hasn't had a sequel to Resurrection yet. Why do I bring up Alien Resurrection? You know, it's like the worst Alien movie. Alright, I'll explain. From what I saw, I don't know how true it is, but Alien Resurrection takes place in like the year 2300 something, right? Now that's probably very much true. The one part I don't know if it is entirely true, don't quote me, is Predator Badlands takes place 300 years in the future. And like I just said, Alien Resurrection takes place in the year, 2300. And Badlands takes place 300 years later. So it's very likely that those two could collide. But Alien Earth, I have seen it. It is really, really good. And on Hulu, I watched Alien Earth on Disney Plus, but it's still really, really good. You guys seen the movie? Which one, Rhymeless or like what movie are you talking about? Because after The Predator, right after that dog shit movie, there has not been a single bad Predator movie. There has not. I have seen Romulus. Romulus is fire. Romulus is easy, like top 3 Alien movie. I'd argue Alien Romulus is better than Aliens. I think if I had to make a list, it would go Alien Romulus, and Aliens. Without a doubt. You know how to spell it? Nah, I knew what you meant. Romulus is so good, man. I was looking for Rocket the Galvatron because of the Ghidorah skull. I could see the live action, but I don't know. But nah. And what I hope for in the future is Dad still wants to watch a Predator movie. My mom won't let him. It's PG-13. Even though it's PG-13, it still had this moments, dude. Not like I said earlier. Predator Badlands easy 8.5 out of 10 for me. Oh hell yeah. But something I like they're doing with Predator Badlands is that if I'm thinking correctly, it's a monarchy, right? Where a society is run by women. I thought it's something like that, but the Predators have it, and if you think like someone like the males are strong, nah, dude, the females, like the female Yacha, they run everything, you know? Like, they're bigger, stronger than the males and whatnot, more aggressive and shit. And they only really pop up if you do some serious shit. Which, again, I won't spoil it, but you need to watch Badlands, I'm setting the premise. What, G.I. Joe, the end of Rise of the Beast? I don't know. Rise of the Beast came out, what, 23, maybe? The only thing I know is, off the top of my head, is that Dwayne The Rock Johnson suddenly showed interest in it. Bro, it's a crossover? Yeah, it is. Oh, I just shot Red Zone in the back. I need to lock onto the Batcher. I have not seen Troll, no. Does it go by? Alright, see you again, we'll take care. Brother, what have you done with me? Oh yeah, he's in range. You're getting it now, Mr. Krabs. I missed. I missed. Bonk. No, you don't get to do that. Yo. What kind of trickery is this? Hold on, my friend. You get back here. Oh, if he was a normal King Ghidorah, that would have been the fall animation. I get the kick. Breath, breath, breath. Yes. Yes. You foul worm. Depending on how I play this, is how I win the game. Here's a gauge. So do I. GG's, Ezra. But I think I'm gonna end stream here. Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock. So I do want to hop out of here, do my own thing for a little while. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I appreciate all y'all. I see you guys all later. Peace and good night.